Girl, I love you, but we can't stay off track today, okay? Let's reset.
Let's go.
Cilantro, whatever the macros are, and having those kind of overarching themes. I can't reset my life without choosing to be intentional with what I'm putting in my body. What is up, beautiful people? Your girl just wanted to do a quick grocery haul because my hubby and I got some stuff from the grocery store. And if you're not new to my channel, you know that the two stores that we stay going to is Sam's Club and HEB. So let me show y'all what we got. So first we got some 97 ground beef in here, and I'm going to make some tacos tonight. So to go with that, my husband doesn't eat guacamole, but I love guacamole. So I'm gonna be having some guacamole. We got some cilantro and some onion to go with it, some limes, some light sour cream, because I was trying to keep everything a little bit lower in calories, so that's why I chose the light sour cream over just regular. Then I got these tostadas. I don't know if I've ever had tostadas before, but I like harder tortilla shells, so that's why I got those. And then plus I think 3 of them is only 180 calories. And my husband likes corn tortillas, so I got these yellow, I don't know if it's a mixture of corn and flour, but he definitely likes corn, so I got that for him. And then I've really been getting into eating salad so that I could practice high volume eating, which means you're eating a food that's lower in calories, but you're able to eat more of it since it is lower in calories, and that helps you to feel fuller over a period of time. So I'm really trying to get back into eating some salad, and then I'll either put some chicken in it or some beef. I might even add some tuna in there just to make sure I get more protein in. Then I'll add some eggs, and then I got some croutons right here. Now croutons, those can start to get high in calories because it's only 7 grams equals 30 calories, and that can start to add up. So I just got to be a little careful with the croutons. Then we got some fat-free mozzarella cheese. I've talked about this cheese a lot on my channel. Amazing macros. 40 calories is 1 serving, and you get 9 grams of protein, which is amazing. Then of course we got some rice cakes. My husband has been eating these Pop-Tarts. I guess this is the HEB version of Pop-Tarts. It's called toaster pastries from HEB. They're so good. Very high in calories, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a really good snack for before a really hard workout. Really high in carbs, so those are pretty good. What else we got? We normally get this huge bag of tater tots from Sam's Club. We both really love anything potato like, so French fries, tater tots, regular baked potatoes, but these are only like, I want to say $8 or $9 for like 8 pounds. So definitely something we normally get. And did I get everything? Oh, I wanted to try a low calorie sauce for my salad. This is only 15 calories per serving, and I've had this sauce before, balsamic vinaigrette, but it's been a long time, so I wanted to try it, and it was really cheap, so I got that to try. And then if you watched my Becoming Her with God, I think episode 5, I believe it was, I said that I was really trying to get into baking, but the only thing about baking from scratch is that it's kind of hard to track macros. So this is a brand of muffin mix that I really love. I've tried many flavors from this Martha White brand, and it's so good, and I've had both of these flavors before, and they are the bomb.com. The nice thing about this is that I'm able to track whatever the macros are. This is not from scratch, and I have a label to reference because I ain't trying to gain too much weight. And that's the thing about baking, like I've really been getting into it, but it's causing me to gain a little weight, so I gotta kind of take it back some. And I'm still trying to enjoy my diet, but I'm trying to do it in a smart way, so that's why I wanted something that I could track. But other than that, I think that's everything. Oh, and then of course we got some eggs since we were running low on eggs. But yeah, that's my little grocery haul. I am about to cook some tacos, some beef tacos. We also have some leftover chicken, and we can either eat chicken tacos or beef tacos. I don't think I'm gonna cook on camera because I'm just trying to get it done. I think my husband is super hungry. He just came home from the gym, so I'm about to cook that. Then I'll probably show y'all like a finishing product afterwards. But I'm about to get to it, and I'll catch y'all on the flip. Discipline doesn't always feel good, but it yields great results.
What is your plan for me today?
Yeah.
Walk it today. Walk it today. Walk it today.
Let's go.
Talking with God in the early morning. What is your plan for me today?
clarity doesn't happen in the loud. It happens in the quiet moments when you sit down and order your thoughts. Good morning, beautiful people. I think it's like a couple days since the last time I picked up this camera, and it is mad early in the morning. Let me show y'all what time it is right now. It's currently 4:49. I don't know if y'all could see that, but I had to get up early because I had to take care of some business. And that's one thing about it. People be talking about Proverbs 31 woman and all that. Let's really get into what a Proverbs 31 woman is, y'all. A Proverbs 31 woman is someone who takes care of her business. She has to get up early, sometimes earlier than her household, and she does what she needs to do. So that's one of those types of days. I mean, I do what I gotta do every day, but today I had to get up a little bit earlier, and currently I'm in the conference room in my apartment complex. Let me give y'all a little tour, quick little tour. And I just think it looks so nice in here. Got the TV in here. I have no idea where the remote is, but this is the conference room. And I just want to say thank you, God, that I even have access to something beautiful like this. And the other day they had a Valentine's Day celebration. This room is normally closed when the leasing office is closed, but they still have the Valentine's Day decorations up, and I think they're so cute. I can kind of see them through the screen or through the glass or whatever. So, but I'm currently in this conference room. I'm about to do a Bible study. My Bible plan currently has me reading in the book of Deuteronomy. And by the way, I still have that I just woke up look, because I did just wake up, okay? So excuse me on that, y'all. And yes, your girl got a new style. You know how you first get a new hairstyle and like you gotta kind of wear it in a little bit? It's like too fresh right now, so I don't know. I gotta make some changes to it to really start liking it, and I gotta kind of let it wear in. But yes, girl. Anyway, so I wanted to kind of talk to y'all about really writing things down on paper and planning things out. I used to be a person that used to just wing stuff, and that may work really well for some people, but I've learned and I've noticed that for majority of people, including myself, it's best to write things out and have a plan, because if you go into something just willy-nilly, it's a good chance that you're not going to be able to execute it the way that you were hoping that you were going to execute it. So something that I really like to plan is my content. I've been the most consistent on YouTube within the last 5 months than I've ever been on YouTube within the last 3 years of me posting, probably going on 4 years. But the reason why I've been able to be so consistent is because I came in with a plan. I did not just say, I think I want to post on YouTube more consistently, but I'm just going to figure it out as I go. Like, there are some things that I may just do on the spot, such as like what I say in my videos. I know that for some people, they script things to a T, but for me, I've realized that when I try to script everything word for word, it starts to feel too unnatural to me. But with that, I think you just have to find what works best for you, because everyone is different, obviously. I may write like a few bullet points to kind of give myself an idea of what I want to say, but I do some type of planning. Even bullet points, writing bullet points and talking points, that is a form of planning still. And so one thing that I do is I'll just do a brain dump when it comes to content creating. I don't know if I got any content creating girlies who watch my channel or guys who watch my channel, but one thing that I do when I start my content is I'll just do a brain dump. So for example, I have a series called Becoming Her with God. I have episode 8 coming out this week on Friday. So what I'll do is I'll start off with the title idea or a few title ideas that I have in mind, but I'll just use Becoming Her with God for an example. I'll have the title at the top of the page, and then I'll start just asking myself, what is the feeling that I want my viewers to have when they watch this video? For me, I want them to feel like they're talking to a friend. I want them to feel like the video is relatable, and I want to give a message that really resonates with the viewer. So I want the videos to feel purposeful as well. I do naturally have some kind of entertaining parts throughout my videos. At least I just try to be myself, and I'm not always serious all the time. So there might be some moments where you get a laugh or two in, but for the most part, I want my videos to leave the viewer with something purposeful, something they could take with themselves and just apply to their lives to have a better outcome in life. So I just write down everything that I want to accomplish, and that kind of starts to get the ball rolling for me. Even if I don't know everything that I want to say, I'll just go back to those kind of pillars that I want to accomplish. And for me, that's faith, that's relatability, lifestyle, fitness, just things like that. And having those kind of overarching themes helps me to really get out on paper what it is that I want to execute in my video later on. And I don't just do this with content creation. I do this with when I'm reading the Bible, when I'm planning whatever else I'm planning, just writing things on paper. It really helps me to get the ball rolling and to just stay on track with whatever my goals are. I even do it with fitness. I write down my steps, my calories, my food intake. If I haven't already said calorie intake, I just write things down, and I've noticed such a big difference. Sometimes I may not be writing it down on paper. Sometimes I may be writing it in the notes app on my iPhone. Like, that thing in my phone is so filled with so many different notes, but it's just so useful. And I think that we just have to learn to be resourceful with what we already have to help us get to our goals much more quicker and efficiently. But I am about to get on my prayer call. After that, I got to get my tail to the gym. But I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in to today's video. I do hope that y'all found something insightful. I hope that y'all take something that I said today and try to apply it to your life. And I really hope that you can see how much of a difference it makes to just start being more intentional about your everyday decisions. And I try to be an example of what it means to be a Christ representative, not just in church on Sunday, because it don't stop there. It continues in our daily decision making. What do you do in the morning? What are your disciplines? Not just spiritually, but physically. Not just physically, but mentally. What do you do on your everyday life? And I want my channel to be an example of what it is to bring God with me in my everyday lifestyle, not just, like I said, at church on Sunday. Because whether I'm working out, whether I'm eating food, whether I'm sleeping, I'm doing it all to the glory of God. And I really hope that that is pronounced through my videos. So I'm about to get up out of here. If you're not subscribed already, feel free to subscribe so you can keep getting more content like this. And feel free to like the video if you did get some value from it. I'm about to get up out of here though. I love y'all. Jesus Christ loves y'all. Peace, love, and blessings. Wow.
Hey, yo, you cannot take it from